All right, here we go live.
All
We're
right.
live.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
All right. Welcome back to the Faculty Lounge, everybody.
The Faculty Lounge.
Episode 59. We have a special guest with us.
Yeah.
I'm John Jay.
I'm anonymous.
And we have...
Emo, call me Emo Frank Lucas on Facebook, Young Emo Infamous.
Yeah, man. Okay. Let's tell them what you do, man.
Man, I really do a lot of music, you feel me? I really dib and dab with everything, though, you feel me? I write, engineer, make beats. So I really do a lot of original work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Original. Original is important, man.
Yep. I'm excited for this episode because we've been wanting to have you on for a minute. So I'm glad you finally made it here.
I've been trying to be on for a minute, low key. Like, it's about that time now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. See, we ready, man. We had to get our shit together to get our shit together.
And
I ain't
we're
gonna
finally
lie.
here.
I had to get me, I had to situate myself,
Yeah,
work
man.
on
You
some
came in
shit.
this motherfucker looking brolic, man.
On me, you feel me?
I was like, man, either you done found a new sense of dedication or you was locked up.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's been shit going on, but I've been, just working my way around it, really, though.
Nah. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah,
man. All right.
Mhm.
So before we start, I would like to take the opportunity to recognize my favorite song of 2019. I'm gonna play it.
We just gonna
Man.
start it off.
Yes,
Kick it off.
This is G Mac Cash.
G-Mac Cash.
G Mac Cash.
Man.
Black Forces. Let's
Man.
do it.
You feel me?
You feel me?
All right. Visual to go with it.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's
Hey, yeah,
a
they
visual,
It's
visual.
a whole thing.
Yeah,
It's a real team.
This is
nah,
a real
this
team.
some real shit right here. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yep.
What? Ooh.
Oh,
shit.
you heard that?
bass?
Yeah.
Know what I'm talking about? Shorty boy about them Black Forces.
Here we go. I vouch for this song.
This is a known fact.
A nigga about to get robbed in these Black Forces.
Yeah.
Steal from your job in these Black Forces.
Yeah.
Black a nigga eye in these Black Forces. Don't a nigga want to fight these Black Forces.
Hey,
I'll
this
steal
is
your
real,
AC.
though.
Yes, it is.
I'll take your TV in these Black Forces. You don't wanna see me in these Black Forces. Everything come free in these Black Forces. You see a nigga with these, you better not trust him. We can run, we can fight, and we'll not scuff him. If your nigga got these, you do not love him. You probably got some ashy knees and do not rub him. If he got on black ones, he really a fighter. If he got on black ones, he tired and I'm tired. If he got on black ones, you don't want to fight. If he got on black ones, he carry a knife.
Yep.
If he got on black ones, then run for your life. If he says it's on sight, then you know it's good night. Don't ever hoop with no nigga with no black ones. He gon' follow you
All right,
every
that's
time,
J
but
Mac
it's not
Cash.
fun. And you ain't gonna score a point, nigga.
Black Forces.
Hey, man,
Somebody
that shit go hard.
Goes
though.
very hard, man. Shout out to G Mac Cash,
It's
man.
the truth,
Right,
too,
somebody
man.
be that.
We need
That
to.
shit hot,
I'm waiting for the EP.
Uh-huh.
I want to know
Man.
how do you follow up something like that? Man?
I ain't even gonna lie.
And the video, though, the video
You
was
gotta
like,
put the black tee in there. You gotta put the whole fit.
Right? He just gotta call it the Black Album.
Bro.
Oh,
nah, he could,
Is it
he
gonna be-
could. Man, I would love to see an artist be an artist. Like, if this is truly art,
yeah.
like, if this
Right.
ain't just a Black Forces type of guy,
Right.
Right.
but if this is actually an artist doing art, I would love to see him
Take
dive
it
this
down.
deep into another
I ain't even
completely
gonna lie.
different
Because
subject.
you know this could be as big as Run DMC, My Adidas.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie though. I'm glad he said that because that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen with Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Because when he
yeah.
came out with that, I'm thinking to myself, like, for the longest, ever since they had that first video of them two dudes, like, freestyling the little country trap,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, that'd be
yeah.
a genre that, like, really, that's a genre I support.
Yeah.
And then when he made that, I'm like, oh, yeah, we finally finna get it. And then I heard the next song he did, and I'm like, nah, man. They don't even sound like
Yeah.
no country
Yeah,
stuff, man.
man.
Like, nah, man.
I mean, I listened to the project. He had a few on there, but for the most part, it's like, nah. But I mean,
Right.
I liked it, though.
no, I like it
Like,
too.
I
I
like
like
the
it
whole
too. But
project.
Right.
it's not that.
It's not what it was.
Yeah, it's
like,
not what
I'm
it was.
thinking that he finna come out with another country song. Like,
Nah,
you
see,
feel me?
that was
No,
see,
that would have
'cause
been a hit though.
You know what it is? You know that song,
Right.
that song comes from a producer who's just like, I bet the beat probably took 15 minutes to make.
Yeah.
He
Nah.
just like threw
Quick
his shit
9
together.
inch- 9
boom,
inch
Nah,
nail
that's
sound.
a
And
young
it's like,
Keo. Young Keo, that's a type beat artist. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he just made that shit.
Right.
So he
15
do
minutes.
type beats.
right. So
Yeah.
what really happened was the shorty was in his little mode, thinking in the studio,
Oh.
like, damn, this some hot shit. I'm finna make.
I'm finna make
go
a
crazy.
country beat.
Right, I'm
Yeah.
finna just go crazy. You feel me? Then it came out to some natural shit. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking like somebody gonna take it. Like I was thinking, like hopefully Nelly and just grab him.
Right, and
If
they just
Nelly
run
grab
with
him,
that
then they
shit.
be like, oh yeah, because Nelly
Yeah.
actually do the country music. You feel
Yeah,
me?
Nelly
So
is
if Nelly
that
would've,
guy.
if Nelly would have
Yeah.
took him under the wing, like, hey, you should do this, Watt the Bam. Then they'd be like, oh yeah, that would have been.
I wonder how long ago Nelly found out about the Old Town Road.
I don't know.
Like, I wonder if Nelly knew about it before it hit the. I'm saying, like, man, hey Joe, check this out. This is.
Nah, I think if he had known, he may have capitalized in a greater way.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
I feel like Nelly is the man.
Yeah.
Like, he would have figured something out.
So,
But he is very Midwestern.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, St.
Like,
Louis is country.
But
he
ain't
is,
Shorty from Midwest though?
no,
where
he's
he
from
from?
Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And
But that
Atlanta,
make it so much better
like,
though.
Atlanta
That's
got
more
its own
country
thing.
though.
Yeah.
But
That's-
Nelly
It is
ain't,
the South.
Right,
but
that's
Nelly
real
don't really
country.
like Nelly really rep the Midwest. Like he
Yeah.
don't really
Yeah.
fuck with them down south motherfuckers
But
like
at
that.
this point, is it really about where you from, or is it about the town
It's
and the
always,
money?
It's always
where
about
you
where
were
you from.
especially
Yeah.
in country music.
It's just the South got the ball.
Yeah.
So everybody want to sound like the South, just like
Nah,
everybody
see,
wanted to sound
the
like New
South.
York.
The South got black music.
Yeah.
Country music is still out there in Kentucky and
I
Missouri.
mean, but a lot of people consider Missouri,
Yeah,
Kentucky,
they
they
consider
consider that the
South.
South.
They consider
See,
that the South.
but it's also the Midwest. So like this is what I was thinking, right?
Like the Mason-Dixon line or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now this is what I was thinking. How you were saying, where is the Middle East?
Yeah.
Like the Middle East has to be somewhere on the map,
Yeah.
right?
right.
We are in the Middle West. Like we are in the middle of the Western world. Like if you look
Okay.
at the Eastern world, the Middle East is the Eastern world,
Mhm.
and is about as big as the Midwest.
Right.
Like shit ain't big out there. Like America is a big fucking country.
Yeah.
If you like try to drive from Seattle to Miami, like it's a fucking
It's gonna take like a week.
yeah,
Yeah.
like America's big as fuck, you know? Like and yeah, the Midwest of America is like equivalent to the Middle East. So like I feel like on the globe, on a human population thing, like
Here we go.
the Middle East
Yeah.
Every episode.
and the Middle West are like that's what it is.
Hey, I just want to let you know, man. I talk a lot of shit, but
Uh-huh.
your thoughts are valid. All
You
right.
know? And I have one more thought. I forgot.
Wait. Before you get into your thoughts, I wanted to say something about Lil Nas X that a lot of people missed.
Right.
So it was a lot of talk about him coming out as gay being fake, right?
Right.
Now, a lot of people say that's far-fetched,
Yeah.
but his rollout is very similar to a rollout of an artist that we're going to talk about on this very episode.
We are?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, do you guys not remember when Nicki Minaj first came out, she was promoting herself as being a lesbian?
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
publicity.
she was a
Yeah.
menage
Yeah, like she was saying that she liked girls and bang chicks and all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
But then once she was on, that whole thing faded away.
Right.
Like we haven't heard this lesbianism come from her
Yeah.
in a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's just something I noticed. Like, man, it wouldn't be that far fetched because we've seen it before.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Huh?
Honestly, I don't know.
All right, and it's my last, well, not my last thought, but this is
No more thoughts.
the other thing I was thinking about this week.
What's that?
You know, people always talk about the world we live in, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
So I want to take this time out. First of all, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, say it.
Like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not talking about, do all that.
Yeah,
Three
let,
times.
And if you're listening on YouTube, check out SoundCloud and Spotify.
yeah.
If you're on SoundCloud, check out Spotify and YouTube. And if you're on Spotify, check us out on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Also,
Also, as
Yeah.
well.
and
Also,
leave a
Links
comment.
in the bio. Links in the description.
definitely.
Yeah. Links in the description. Man.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
trying to do things, man.
Yeah,
Listen when
man.
you'd like to.
Yeah, man. And I
Yeah.
got great ideas. I'm gonna tell you after the show.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I like a good idea.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. The whole growth of the show and the development of the project is gonna be like beautiful.
Okay.
You know.
Well,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
want to get
But,
your last,
yeah,
your
I'm
second
gonna get
thought,
my second thought.
so we
out.
can get into some topics.
All right. So this is my thought.
Okay.
I want people to put some respect on the Earth's name.
The
You know what I'm
Earth?
saying? Yeah, the Earth. Because everybody talks about the world we live in.
Right.
In this world. And what you're really talking about is human civilization.
Right, really,
Like,
though.
you're not talking about this world, the
Right.
world that you live in. You're not.
Yeah.
You're only talking about the other people that you live with
Right.
in this world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is
But-
only a byproduct of the earth itself.
Yeah, like so the world we live in
Yeah.
is way bigger than anybody's problems.
Right.
You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Like, we got to put some respect on the Earth's name. When we say the world we live in, we got to really think about what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, if the problem is the people we live with, then maybe we got to change the people we live with. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm getting you for your birthday, man?
What, man?
I'm gonna get you a pair of vegan sandals.
What?
Vegan sandals.
Yeah, man. That's how you be
Hemp.
sounding.
You
Hemp.
be kind
You
of
need some
vegan.
vegan sandals. We gonna get you some vegan Birkenstocks.
All right,
Yeah.
man. That's it, man. Just put some respect on the Earth name.
All right.
Right.
Well,
I'm
since
saying?
we since I had that little sidebar to Nicki, man, let's start there.
All right, man.
So
So
y'all
I don't know anything about Nicki Minaj this week.
okay.
You know?
So I'm gonna play the confrontation that she had on Joe Budden
Oh, yeah.
with Joe Budden at Queen Radio.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Damn, Joe, we just having fun. Why you gotta? You see what I'm saying?
No, but it's interesting.
But you see what I'm saying? When people hear my voice, it often sounds like I'm angry, but I'm not.
What do you?
Come on,
It sounds like the same thing Joe Budden says.
That's how New York.
All right, let's skip
Oh,
forward.
guess
Come
who's
on,
back?
that's
You
real.
know that's
live.
New York.
That's some petty shit to just say.
When's the last time you saw me?
Have I never met you? Is what I asked you.
When was the last time you
Never
saw
met
me?
you is what I asked you.
When we was recording in Web Studio?
Oh, what do you know? I met you. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so your mother trained you to accuse people of being on a drug after you met them one time and never saw them for 10
Yeah.
more years?
So you haven't
Oh,
been on
after
drugs.
the BT cipher.
You haven't been on drugs.
That's what your mother raised you to do?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what your mother raised you to do?
Nick.
That's what your mother raised you to do? Your mother raised you.
You can't.
Your mother raised, taste of your own motherfucking medicine, motherfucker.
What is what I
You like talking about people and not having nobody responding. You like tearing down people's character when they can't respond. And when they
So,
you like
all right, I'm
tearing down-
pause it. So, what I noticed is,
Low key, that's what we do though. We do tear down people's character when they can't respond.
nah, man, that's because they won't. It's not that they can't. We don't exist. We don't exist. It doesn't matter.
Welcome to the Faculty
Welcome
Lounge
to the
podcast.
Yeah. Hey. All right.
when they can't defend themselves. You like tearing down women when you can try to end their career because low key you jealous of their success, right? Right?
Hold on, did she just admit that he could end her career?
Yeah.
So,
That's what I heard.
all right, let
If
me.
Joe Budden can end your career, you didn't have a career.
Fucking care.
Hey.
No, we on to the next.
And everybody just in the
Yeah.
back of the
So-
line.
So when she said we on to the next, she
No. That came a little later when she cussed him out and cut his
cut
mic
his
off.
mic off.
Yeah, but she's calling him a stupid nigga and a dumb fuck and all that kind of stuff. But
Somebody should.
What she was saying is that as media, she's saying that media personalities like Joe Budden now have the power to stop a movement and to create narratives.
Right.
You know, which I kind of agree with. But
Mhm.
I just figured out why I'm so annoyed with the whole Queen Radio, Queen Nicki thing. It's the way her voice sounds when she's
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Like, it was like nails on the chalkboard. And, you know, I love me some Nicki Minaj. She's a rapper's rapper.
Yeah.
But that shit, man, no.
yeah,
Right.
man.
I
No.
wasn't really
It's-
feeling the energy at all.
Yeah,
really.
like that, them vibes was all fucked
Yeah,
up, man.
it threw me off.
Yeah,
See,
but
man,
All right.
now
we seeing the same shit from Nicki Minaj that we seen last time. Everybody was like, Nicki Minaj, please stop
Right.
and make some great music like you always do.
Bro, she did that with
Yeah.
Cardi B. She
Yeah.
kept trying to go back to Cardi B.
Yeah.
It honestly seemed like she had like a part in her career where it's like she probably feel like everybody turned against her because there's new artists coming in and she was
Yeah.
always the main female artist. So now that female artist breaking
Yeah.
out, she don't really feel like she getting her credit.
but she got to
which is
do
like-
it right, man.
I understand that you probably don't feel like you getting your credit, but the only reason you feel like that because people not trying to come to you because you not doing nothing that's like
Yeah.
Innovative.
Really though, like you
new.
ain't doing nothing to make
Yeah.
these females feel like, yeah, we still look up to you.
Yeah.
Bro, everything
what
you
I'm
doing
saying.
now is just like basic, basically.
Like I said last week, Nicki Minaj is the last of the past.
See,
No.
and
You know what
I
I'm saying?
you know what? I want to stand firm on what y'all said and how I disagree with it. I do not agree that Cardi B is responsible for this new slew of this resurgence of female MCs in hip hop. I do not feel that way. It was Nicki Minaj. Because without Nicki, there would be no Cardi B.
All right, I
I
guess
ain't
without
saying
no
like-
past, there
No.
would be,
This what he said last week.
without no
Yeah.
past, there would be no present.
Yeah.
Right.
what I'm
I'm saying,
saying?
like, she definitely paved the way. We understand that she
Yeah.
paved the way.
Yeah.
They just don't
'Cause,
show
I mean-
homage or pay homage to people who it's like in the neighborhood. We can't show and pay homage to the old heads who fucking up.
Yeah.
Bro, we
Yeah.
can't look at them like
Yeah.
that. If we doing our own thing our own way and they can't even pay homage to us and how we doing it, why should we pay homage to the people in the, you feel me,
That's
past?
true. That's true.
True.
See, and that's the difference between a Bun B and a T.I.
Right.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like Bun B is gonna always learn.
Yeah.
Because that's what a teacher does.
Right.
A
Yeah.
teacher got to keep learning how to learn you.
True.
You know what I'm
True.
saying? Whereas T.I. has always been the preacher man. You know what I'm saying? He just gonna tell you the rules. You know what I'm saying? These are the
It's
rules.
like he knew from the get go.
No.
Yeah.
T.I. is gonna always tell you the definitions.
yeah.
Shout out to T.I.
Yeah,
man.
man. And shout out to
the
Bun
king,
B,
Shout out to
man.
Bun B. Hey, yeah, but it's always I know
Damn, the underground king, the king of the South, and we sitting here talking about the queen.
Yeah.
Right, that's
But I definitely I ain't gonna say I lost respect for Nicki Minaj, but I often get puzzled by these things. Like, is this the new rollout?
right.
I mean, you think she finna put out some more music?
'cause look,
she got to put something out though, right?
'cause last
Yeah,
time-
but I think she
did
finna
nothing
put something
since-
out with the Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, the
girl.
remix, the Hot Girl Summer remix.
No, I'm
Right.
talking about like
A
album,
project?
Yeah,
Yeah,
'Cause
most
she ain't,
likely.
She ain't
Yeah,
did
she
nothing
is.
since the
2
beginning.
years.
Of,
Queen was 2 years, right?
But you
no,
know,
no.
there's-
Queen was 2018.
Yeah, it was 2018.
and that
2018.
in the year of the music.
Right.
'Cause
Right, the year of
what,
the music.
What other female dropped? Like we had
LaKaylee.
La
and Rhapsody.
Kaylee, we had Rhapsody, we had Cardi B.
Yeah, Cardi
Nicki.
B dropped.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But there's a
So-
lot of females
And
right
it's
now
so
that's
many,
like
yeah.
that's real hot, but people don't get the homage for it.
Yo.
They don't
Tierra
get
Whack.
the,
Tierra Whack.
the
You know who
Doja
I've been
Cat
listening
girl,
to
the,
all week though.
Doja Cat.
What's the other girl? The Rico Nasty or something
Rico
like that.
Nasty,
Yeah,
right.
them
She from
two.
Chicago too,
Yeah,
right?
they say they
Yeah.
cold as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe,
that's
low
what they
key,
say.
low key. You know who I've been listening to all week?
What?
Lizzo.
I know you like Lizzo, man.
Yeah,
you
man.
like
Yeah,
Lizzo.
She
you got a
like the
thing for
female
Lizzo.
Bruno Mars, T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? Like she go crazy. She got like she got character, and that's the thing. Like I've tried to record with females before, and it's always like to get on the mic and be like, I'm gonna do this and do that.
Yeah, and that should be weird, bro.
It'd
That
either
should
be
weird
way
as
too
hell,
hard or
bro.
way too soft.
Right.
But
Pause.
I've never met a female that was way
That's-
too hard. Like no.
I have.
No.
I got
have.
some
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
Yeah.
Project Pat type
Because
shit.
Katie got bands is, in my opinion, it's too hard.
Yeah, for her,
Yeah.
yeah. Her face don't match how she talk.
Right,
and
like
how
don't
she-
get me wrong, she'll shoot a motherfucker, but the records it just sound way too
Man.
hard.
Yeah.
You know, and that's no disrespect to Katie because you know, she from the town and she doing her thing. She got a movement.
And you just said she'll shoot a motherfucker.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey,
all
hold
right,
on, wait.
let's get back to Nicki because I wanted to ask y'all, right? So the last time we saw this was when the album Queen came out, and this is when Queen Radio started, and that's when she had her thing with Travis.
Yeah, she did have some with Travis.
Yeah.
And now we got the Hot Girl Summer remix and more music from her coming. She did the
Hey.
that song.
Shouts out to whatchamacallit. Shouts out to Donald Glover for putting them together, sitting in the grass playing with the toys in that video.
Oh yeah.
In the Feel Like Summer video.
Yeah.
Man.
But I was wondering
And
how
shouts out,
many.
One more. Shouts out to Travis Scott. We need some sixes over here.
He's not listening.
Hey, he might though.
He's not listening.
I'm gonna cut that clip out myself personally
Okay.
and tag him in it.
So
He
look,
said we need some.
What I
we
wanted
need
to-
some.
what I wanted to ask y'all is, how many times can this happen before it's a hang yourself type situation? Because when these incidents happen, nobody is impressed with it except for the Barbs.
You know what's gonna happen, man.
It's gonna take this new one. Honestly, it's this one. This gonna be the last
So
one.
something's coming.
Nah, cause how I see it, because it's a more of a like
Will the
It's
queen
more
be
of a
dethroned?
demand for. It's more a demand for female power anyway.
Mhm.
So more females gonna become rappers, and more females gonna get hot.
I don't think that.
And then something gonna happen, and she
But-
gonna clean. She gonna clash with somebody that's gonna get hot, that got more of a following than her, just off the new wave.
So-
and it's gonna start something.
Let me ask y'all this: Do you
Where-
think that there will be another Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B, given with how many MCs we seeing now?
Yeah.
No,
I
But
mean,
it's
because
gonna
the
be
playing
a-
field was so thin when Nicki and Cardi
It
came.
was gonna be it's gonna be a totally different story though.
no.
Like because now we didn't let we didn't let anything happen, but there's this the floodgates have been opened to female MCs,
Yeah.
and I think it's time for the music to change.
Right.
So when the music changes,
Mm-hmm.
the new queen will emerge from the new style of hip hop. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
what I think is like, I feel
Because
like.
so
You going?
So like I feel like 2018 was the mecca of this era of hip hop. Like in 2018,
That's when everything came out.
everything happened in 2018.
Mhm.
If you've been famous for 7 years and you just now getting on,
Right.
like a Nipsey Hussle or a J Rock, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Just
Rest
about
in
everybody
peace,
dropped
you know
a
what I'm
50.
saying? Yeah, like or whether you was on but you were still on shaky ground, like you wasn't no TDE, like you not Kendrick Lamar or Drake, so you got to put something.
So
out.
it was like the playoffs,
yeah,
where the new stars get recognized.
yeah. And
Yeah.
2019 is gonna be the year of the compilation. You see the DJ Khaled, you see the the Dreamville compilation, like
Mustard.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mustard, like all these compilation albums. This is everybody that dropped their own album in 2018. Like, hey, I'm here. This is you know what I'm saying. And then
Okay.
now the music is gonna change. Like it's gonna all this. We've been saturated with this style.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for the producers to step their game up, move it around a little bit. Now we got females in here that's not just singing hooks on Jay-Z choruses. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like now the music is gonna change to where it's gonna be like equal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it. Like what I said a couple weeks ago. Lizzo make me feel like a female in the 90s when Biggie was like, grab your tits if you love Big Pop.
So
or,
you telling
know
me
what I'm
this
saying?
music make you want to grab your titties?
Yeah,
Oh.
I want to grab my
You felt
tits
like-
for Lizzo.
All right, come on.
Wow. See, from where Nicki Minaj came from like really though, she was really like an underground, like real grimy rapper.
She's rapping on DVDs.
Right.
Yeah.
She came
Yeah.
from rapping off the gas station to rapping with Gucci Mane to going from Gucci Mane to Lil Wayne and then going from Lil Wayne to a pop artist, a pop icon. I feel like
Who?
at that
Nicki Minaj.
at that
Oh, like
part
she
at that
became a
point in
pop icon.
time
Alright.
when she became a pop icon, everything changed for her.
Yeah.
And she became
Yeah.
that's when she got that queen title. And that queen title really went with Beyonce when you think about it. It ain't go with no other high
Yeah,
female
you see,
artist. It
because-
went with Beyonce.
Well, I feel like
Because that
feel
was
like
another queen. You feel me? It was a queen of different things. Like,
You
yeah,
see-
she the queen of pop, but this the queen of rap that went. She transitioned.
but
basically.
low key, who Nicki came up with, if y'all look at it, is Rihanna. Like they came up together
At the same,
simultaneously.
yeah, simultaneously.
Like when Rihanna
Was
got
it? Was it?
Yeah,
when Ri-
around the same time. Yeah, they both
when-
kind of came simultaneously.
when Rihanna
Right, because
started
this
that
was
whole
mixtape Nicki.
Right, this is still the same time when Drake came in too. They all
Right.
three came
So
in
this
at
is
the
when
same time.
that regime of Young
Right.
Money was being established.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And now Rihanna,
Bro.
like when Rihanna got her Fenty deal, which is like a fucking multi-billion-dollar company now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj got a MAC makeup deal.
And
you
she
know
got
what
a
I'm saying?
Moscato.
Yeah, and
Right.
these females was, you know what I'm saying? Like, so she was in a competition kind of with Rihanna coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's when she was coming up. That's why I say she's the
But-
last of the
But
past.
really though, is that really a competition but based off their music though? Because they make different type of music.
Pop
Rihanna,
music.
At that moment, Rihanna was making pop music. Nicki Minaj wasn't. Her music
She
was
was
just
rapping.
popular.
Yeah,
You
she
feel
was.
me? That's how Migos. That's like how Migos was. At first, they was
Well, I
just
guess-
making music.
I
Now
mean-
that they pop artists, they got to make music
Don't
different.
get me wrong. Rihanna got a, you know what I'm saying? She got a 3-4 year head start
Right.
on it. But you know what I'm saying?
And it's funny how you can have a comparative conversation about just the female side of music, but you
Right.
can't do that with men. Like
Yeah,
you can't
you can.
compare Tank and Jay-Z. Like they're
But you can compare.
you can't
But you
compare
could-
Daniel Caesar and fucking Currency.
But only
You just
reason you
can't
could do
it.
that because
But
it's,
you
it's
could-
not a lot.
You can compare the
least not
friends.
yet.
You can compare like an Anderson .Paak to a Mac Miller.
But
Or-
Anderson .Paak actually raps though.
Right. Anderson. Now
he-
Anderson
alright.
Paak, I feel like
And he
it's not
got
even
bars.
rap. It's like it's more soulful than anything.
Yeah,
bro. That shit is
like
beautiful.
you can compare
But
BJ
he
the
does
Chicago
rap.
Kid. You can compare BJ the Chicago Kid to a rapper. I mean, you could compare Chance to
you
rappers.
Can't. You can't, bro. Not really.
Nah,
You-
yeah,
you
BJ.
can't, yeah.
BJ do
Not
go
BJ,
hard
shit.
though.
Like,
Not
he's a
BJ.
singer, man. You
I
can't-
need to get in a place where I can listen to the album.
I'm gonna say y'all heard of Smino?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that man
yeah.
is great. I ain't
We
gonna
met
lie. I
Smino.
just-
We didn't meet Smino, but
Yeah, he
we
signed
did
the
meet
shirt.
Smino
Yeah, he
at
signed the
the
shirt.
Complex
Yeah,
Con.
that
Yeah,
man
yeah,
is
yeah.
awesome.
Right, it was
He
brief.
awesome.
It
Shout
was
out to
brief.
Smino, yeah.
I wish we had got Gunner to sign it, but
Man,
no,
Gunna
they had him
cold, too.
roped off.
Yeah, of
He
course.
was-
This
they had him
Gunna.
roped off behind the Harold's truck.
You know what drip that got?
Joe,
Yeah.
you know whatchamacallit? You know, I was sitting right there.
I know.
I ain't know who he
You
was.
didn't know who Gunner was,
Nah.
did you? We
How the
was
fuck you
behind
don't
the
know
Harold's
who Gunna
truck.
was?
No, y'all was sitting over there. I had moved away
No,
from
I
y'all
had
to
went
go
over
smoke a
there-
square.
Right.
And I'm sitting over there by myself.
Sure.
It's these three white dudes sitting over here.
Right.
Looking
I was
like
standing there
they-
with you because
I
we
swear,
had
I don't
recorded the
know-
little snip.
Like I know who these three white dudes was,
Yeah.
but they were sitting there looking like Peter, Francis, and Geraci.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And-
Nah, don't disrespect Peter Francis Racy
Hey,
like
father's
that.
rights, man.
Hey,
You
I ain't
tripping.
gonna lie. Peter Francis Racy raised me half of my life.
They always came on during the Maury show.
Man.
But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I seen this little dude with like a red hoodie on and like
That's the
one of
Air and
them-
Water show for everybody.
Yeah, motherfucker.
yeah.
listen out,
High
man.
flyers.
One of them word chains, you know, the word diamonds with the drip.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bubble
thing.
chains.
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah,
And
me too.
I'm sitting there
Bubble
smoking my
chokers.
square, looking through my phone. I look up at him. He look at me like, so I just let him be. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I see the chain. You must have some money. If you got money and you in here, you got to be
Yeah,
famous.
he was looking at you like,
Yeah.
damn, I ain't trying to do this.
Fuck,
right
man.
now.
I got
Joe.
away from y'all niggas.
I'm gonna leave you alone, Joe. I went right back into my phone.
Okay, so
And
are
then
we?
some goofy motherfuckers came up. Hey, can we get a video of you?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's why
Like,
Waka Flocka came up to us because he seen that we had cameras, but we wasn't trying to record nobody.
Yeah, we
Bro.
wasn't on that.
Player shit.
What's it? What you call it?
Oh, dick
Man.
cockbiting.
Nah, that's what they
Yeah.
do.
Niggas, it be cockbiting, man, just like Gunna.
Oh,
Motherfuckers is in that bitch cockbiting, wanting to, oh, can I get a video with you? Like, stop, man. He's just a dude.
I was gonna say, you know, I met
Dude.
Zay told me the other day. Bro, that
Zay
shit-
told
Yeah,
me
we
walk
met
right
Zay
past
Tovin
us.
at Complex Con,
Man,
too.
that shit is amazing. That
He's
hey,
a short guy.
Yeah, he is. He about like a little, my height, a little 70 million.
Nah, it's shorter than you.
Nah,
'cause
he-
you shorter
he's
than
I
really
stood
short.
next to him, so I he was about like a little bit short.
Like, he probably wear, like 26 length pants.
See, nah, we ain't. Hey, man.
Nah,
hey,
I'm just.
we not finna go there, man.
Nah, we
'cause-
ain't going there.
Nah,
like
man.
this,
No, we ain't trying to trash the man at all. I'm
Yeah.
just saying I didn't think he was that short. Like he's really short.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I respect
about
Zay
my
Tovin.
height.
I definitely respect him.
Yeah.
So we wrapped on Nick.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
So what we got next, man?
After that comes, we did Black Forces, Nicki and Joe Budden.
Y'all want to go into Jay?
Nah, man, we want to talk about this 3-6 Mafia reunion tour.
Oh, yeah,
They said it was. Now you see who else was on there? Bone Thugs and Harmony. It was somebody else, bro.
Yo, motherfuckers is
I ain't
coming
gonna
at
lie,
our
son.
My
pockets.
fault.
Motherfuckers
Bone
is coming at
Thugs
our
and Harmony.
pockets.
Why you say that? Oh,
Cause
with these,
bruh.
yeah.
Because
yeah.
you too young for this shit. You don't really remember like the like who was it? It was just Twister, Do or Die, Shauna, fucking.
What you talking about? The fast rappers?
No, the tour, the one that just came through
Oh,
Chicago.
the Class of '96 tour.
Yeah, Class of
Yeah.
'96 tour. Like that was
Yeah, that's
like
a big
our
one.
shit growing up. You
Yeah.
know, like we was 10, 11
Yeah,
years
we was
old.
10 and 11.
Like waiting for Don Juan to come slide through the block
Mhm.
and fucking listening to fast rap.
But you know what's cold
You know,
though, and
and
DMX is gonna be on that bitch too.
Yeah, DMX is on there.
And
I
he a
wonder if he
dog.
gonna play the show closest to us.
yeah, man.
Nah, he a dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause he don't be
DMX.
coming out. He be
You
tweaking.
know, DMX got family in Chicago. He's gonna perform here.
yeah.
You know, Kato is his best friend.
yeah.
So, what I was thinking about with this 3-6 Mafia reunion is these niggas could put on a set for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they got-
it's gonna be all hits.
and it's all original shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
no
that's it.
samples except for the
Yeah.
later stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's raw about DJ Paul and Juicy J, because they both said it. Like, man, these young motherfuckers can't even come up with their own sound. They just want to sample 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
man,
just so simple. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
But I
It's just
respect
so
Paul
easy.
because he said any youngin trying to sample Do or Die, he's clearing it. Like, it don't matter. You want it, I'm going to clear it.
What Do or Die got to do with?
Do or die, them niggas wrong.
Oh, I ain't mean Do or Die. I mean
3-6.
3 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
anybody that
oh.
want to sample 3 6 Mafia, he gonna clear
Oh
it.
boy,
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
tweet.
what, do
I
I
tweet.
not know something?
Yeah.
I was gonna say
You had me searching my
Yeah, that was a typo. Freudian
Yeah.
slip. But he said anybody that want to sample 3 6, he clears it
yeah.
because it's like he ain't gonna keep nobody from hitting with a record just
Yeah.
because he don't want to clear it. Like, why wouldn't he clear it?
Yeah, that's cold,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
He gonna rap off it probably. Shit. He did it
Mhm.
with that Who Run It. And I ain't know that Southside remade the beat. I thought they just used the old beat. When I actually listened to
Really?
it, Southside.
What did he
his
do to
thing.
it?
No, you gotta listen to it like for real. Like take your time out.
Because the song
Man,
compared to the
the-
freestyle, the song sound
Nah.
terrible.
Yeah, man, because the
No.
freestyle was.
Have
like,
you ever really
on
listened to it
point.
though, like with the headphones and just sat there like?
No.
Bro.
Not the beat. Because when I heard the song, it was like Herbo. I know he do it on purpose,
Right.
but it was so off beat, and the freestyle was so on point.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like,
See, when he do it in a song, only reason it sound different because on the beat, the first time it was the actual Who Run It beat.
yeah.
Then when you hear it, and then you hear
Ah.
Southside go on it, and then you hear how he put the different 808s and how
Mhm.
it went in.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I did notice that it's a different beat. It's
Yeah.
not the 3 6 Mafia beat.
Yeah,
It
they
still
added
don't
on.
matter.
But even when DJ Paul rapped off it, he made another version of that though. He made another version of the
Oh
Southside.
yeah, I heard
beat.
that. I heard
Bro,
DJ Paul new version.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
made
That shit
another version
slap.
of
Hold
the
on.
Southside.
So you mean to
beat.
tell me that
He made
Southside sampled DJ Paul and then DJ Paul
Paul
sampled
sampled
Southside
of
sampling
DJ
DJ
Paul. Yeah, I swear to God.
Where
And
y'all
the shit was
put
beautiful.
Southside at in your producer category?
Man,
Where's
it's-
Southside?
It's a lot of
He a
them,
legend.
man.
He a legend in my book. I feel like he was a part of the trap movement. Like him and 808 Mafia itself, but it's
Him and Mike Will, in my opinion, are like the most. I hold them in the highest regard as far as the producers. That young producer group that came out of Atlanta.
Nah, I
So
ain't
now,
gonna lie.
so now, what is Ray Shrimmer? Is
Ray
Ray
Shrimmer
Shrimmer?
It's eardrummer
That's-
backwards.
that's
Yeah.
eardrummer backwards.
And then Mike Will is Eardrummer's production, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
Yeah,
Mike,
like,
that's
are
their
they
little cousin.
are they related? They,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's his little cousin.
So they part of the whole Eardrummer shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. They
And
signed
he
the
sa-
eardrummer.
yeah. He
So-
signed them.
So Mike Will did Miley Cyrus.
Yep.
Now has he done all the Ray Shrimmer shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray Shrimmer ain't got a Pharrell song. I feel like everybody got a Pharrell song.
I haven't heard it.
Nah.
Hey, Pharrell, we need you to do a song with Ray Shrimmer.
Well, Ray Shrimmer needs to do a song with Pharrell because this
Really,
nigga,
dog.
Sway Lee, man, is out of this world.
Yeah, Sway Lee
Yeah.
is ama-
Sway
he
Lee
go
is
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.
I
do
like
his
Slim
thing.
Jimmy too. Slim Jimmy just need a zone to be
Right,
in.
really though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where to stand right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like Sway Lee carved it out. He
Right.
carved out a lane for itself. Slim Jimmy, he
was
remind me
good.
of young Juicy J.
Right.
Mm.
Like the way his lyrics is so raunchy. Like it's like the worst of the worst all the time.
Hey,
it remind me of
low
Juicy
key,
J.
Juicy J was the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
So I just hope oh damn my bad. I just hope that it don't get worse. Like when Juicy J was the worst of the worst, motherfuckers was like, I can't get no worse
Yeah,
than this.
yeah. And now we have
man.
Slim Jimmy.
And,
And it's a weird name like Juicy J. We got Juicy J and Slim Jimmy. It makes sense. It's the heir to the throne.
Bro.
Watch the throne. Family.
shit.
No, but shout out to
man.
Ray Shrimmer, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
So
I just
I-
wanted to know
I
because I,
would
fucks with
say-
Southside and Mike Will. I think
Mike
those-
Will
they saved
definitely.
Atlanta.
Mike Will definitely.
And Gucci Mane found
I
both
feel
of
like
them.
I feel like
Yeah.
Mike Will more pop though. Like, I feel like he carved into a pop lane now.
See, I've heard Mike Will beats and didn't know it was Mike Will, like Mustard. I've heard Mustard
Yeah.
beats and didn't
Pop.
know it was Mustard. Yeah,
Pop.
like they could transition real good.
Yeah.
Nah, I just feel like they beats are so mainstream now.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever beat they make, anytime they want to make it, whenever they make it, it's gonna be popular. It's just a pop. They make pop
Yeah,
music.
and that's
they
true.
don't try
That's
to.
true.
They
That's
it
true.
just go there.
Because I remember listening to Pluto, and every beat on there was a single.
Right.
You remember
Yeah.
Future first mixtape Pluto?
Yeah.
Mike Will did the whole thing.
Yeah, but back
Oh,
then
alright,
though,
alright.
it was just popular because that was some trap shit that
Yeah.
nigga just came
Yeah.
out with. Like Mike Will's really just coming
Right,
out.
we hadn't heard Mike.
Right.
We hadn't
And I
heard Mike
didn't
Will.
like,
Right.
man.
You didn't like Pluto?
I never
No,
liked. I
man.
never liked Future, man.
Man,
What
you
the hell's
just
wrong
why you
with
just
you?
do that?
So
you just
Just brought the vibes down, man.
Hold on, I gotta ask. So you telling me like the Zaytoven and Future, the little series, the
You see, now I've always been a musician. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
No, you can appreciate Zaytoven.
yeah, like a
on
motherfuckers,
now.
like the production.
yeah.
Like Future is definitely up there with Rick Ross when
And
it comes
Gucci.
to
Top notch.
when it comes to beat picking. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, Gucci.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then at the other end of the spectrum, you got motherfuckers like Nas.
Ah, shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
See,
saying?
You got to
Don't
get up
even-
off of
That's the
Nas.
whole East Side. You can't
And,
even bring
uh,
that in there right
In
now.
the middle of the spectrum, you got a motherfucker like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, Jay-Z was questionable until he learned.
I don't think Jay-Z picked the beats.
You don't think?
Yeah,
But, I mean, you see.
I think he has, but I don't
you
think
see
he
the
does.
footage. I mean, yeah, you see footage of him after he done chose.
But
who
listen
was-
to how they sound after he done chose that motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
he really, he tell him
No,
to do
'cause
something.
He ain't choose. I'm not saying he chose the beat. I'm saying he chose the producer.
Right.
Like, 'cause
Right,
when
right.
Jay-Z
He
got you.
chooses
He
producers.
got you.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like a Just Blaze or,
Or
Kanye,
Kanye,
West
Or
Yeah.
Timbaland.
or Timbaland or Pharrell.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
or even the Swiss Beats. Like,
they have
every
runs.
single album
Yeah.
that I put out, all my
Like, you
producers.
speaking
are
I
of
think
Swiss
Swiss
beats.
gave Jay-Z better beats than he gave DMX.
Swiss
What?
gave-
Mhm.
Well, I mean, can you imagine that, Joe? Can y'all imagine that? Like,
What?
I've sat in the studio with both of y'all.
True.
Like, can you imagine a young ass Swiss Beats
The monster.
in the studio with a 27-year-old DMX,
making
motherfucking
beats
24-year-old Jadakiss?
I'd be scared because
You know what I'm
DMX
saying?
liable to fuck something up.
I ain't
Yo,
gonna lie. If I was
like-
that nigga Swiss Beats, I'd be happy to know.
Like,
I'm
how
doing
did
this
they
shit,
get-
though.
I
'Cause, like,
always wonder, like, how did they get so much work done? Like, cause they worked. Like the Rough
You know,
Riders.
Swiss said it. I even work on my birthday.
like
He bought a tooth for a birthday.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, goddamn.
I ain't gonna lie, his son though, I like his son Beast Boy better. His son way better than me.
Yeah.
Man, he be
I don't know,
snapping.
he is Alicia Keys'
he
son.
always snap for
Is he
Kendrick
Alicia
Lamar
Keys'
though.
son, or is he whatchamacallit? Is,
Yeah,
is he before Alicia Keys, or
I
he
think he
Alicia
Alicia
Keys'
Keys'
son?
son.
Don't get me talking on it.
Yeah, yo.
All right, look. All right. So
All
I'm
right,
enjoying this conversation,
yeah,
but we got
we have to talk.
we got to
about it.
talk about Jay-Z now.
Yeah, hold on, wait, man. What did your boy
Lupe.
say?
Yeah. Let's hear what Lupe said. You want you can't use the
No,
ox.
no, it's just a whatchamacallit. It's just just
Okay.
words.
Oh, it's just words.
Yeah, it's just words.
Super. I'm starting to
Ooh.
be able to watch whole episodes of Superfacts. I couldn't do it
Yeah.
before. Now I can do it.
Oh yeah, I don't watch.
Because
the
Lupe
whole
will talk
episode.
to you for 40 minutes and you'll be like,
So-
40 minutes.
I ain't trying to watch. I ain't gonna lie. I can't watch one person talk about the same shit for that long
For that
unless they
long.
got different people on their bitch. Like the Breakfast Club, y'all can watch them because I
Yeah.
want to see certain artists be they self.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I'm just watching Lupe talk about Lupe type shit, come on Lupe. I'm good, man.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club interviewed somebody the other day, and it was really good. I didn't want to watch it because I wasn't interested in that person.
Right.
After I watched it, I'm like, I'm glad I did because, like you said,
it enlighten you, dude. Like,
right? He got to be himself, whoever that person was. I just
right,
can't
like,
remember.
'cause really though, you got Envy. Envy just gonna talk to you. Then there's Charlamagne that's gonna push your button, but you really just gotta talk to him, and you gotta get mad at Envy. He don't even be
Yeah.
doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He just get all the problems.
You know
Then
what? It was the Trader Truth interview, I think it was.
Trade the
Yeah.
truth. That's the
yeah.
last one you got problems with.
Huh?
That was the last one you had some problems.
No. I was just saying that
Damn, it's
I listened to. I didn't want to watch the Trey interview,
Oh,
but once I
yeah.
watched it, I was like, I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah, Trade the truth.
But I'm a huge Trader Truth fan. I just didn't really want to see the interview, but it was great. You can't find it, man?
I think it might have gone away.
Oh, you should have screenshotted it.
Damn, he say, if they can get at you with your own kind, you were never a threat.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Dang. So all right. Let's jump into it, man.
Yeah, man.
So
I don't know.
Jay-Z is now a part of the NFL. He's gonna be a
Jay-Z?
majority owner in an NFL team, and he's gonna be in charge of.
I didn't see the word majority.
I saw that today. On my
so
news
he don't
feed.
own the whole thing. He just
No.
own a little
No,
piece
and,
of it.
but I feel like this is one of them old billionaire boy club
Yeah,
things.
that's really
Like,
what that is,
because
though.
the same thing with the Barclays Center. How they
Barkley.
hey
That
man,
is a
fuck
funny
all.
ass
I'm not
word,
finna.
bro.
I'm not finna extra try to say your word
spelled
right.
Barkley.
Fuck
Barclay.
that.
Barkley.
No, I was
Just-
going to say, I know it's Barclay. Like,
I'm not finna. Nah, you don't get that. You don't get that extra syllable out of me, man. Fuck that shit. I'm not finna try hard to be
Barclay,
out.
The
man.
Barkleys.
The Barclays Center.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Okay.
In Chicago, nigga.
Hey,
Hey, that
that was
was a
That
cop out. That was a cop out right there. I'm from Chicago. What?
Why did you do that? That was not fair at all.
Them insecurities just thrown into the When all else fails, rep your city, nigga.
Hey, one thing for sure, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is, they like he's getting himself in there, but we don't see the end game. You know what I'm saying? Like he brought the Barclays Center to Brooklyn, but he doesn't own any part of the Nets. He only owns like 1.5% of the Barclays Center.
Nah, he owned 15% of 1%.
Yeah.
What? 15% or 1%?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he owned, because that's how much money he put up. Like, these motherfucking buildings cost billions of dollars
Oh,
to
yeah,
make.
and they make billions of dollars.
Yeah. So if he put up
Like, even the worst
200
team
million,
is grossing billions of dollars.
yeah, if he put up 200 million, but the motherfucker costs 10 billion to make because they got to open, you know what I'm saying, and close, and they got all
It's
sorts
food
of
service,
new technology.
Man.
Alcohol, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, like all sorts
That's a
of
lot of money.
And the
man.
electricity, you know, and the gas.
employees.
Yeah,
Just think about what they
employees.
spend on light bulbs
Right.
and hardwood floors.
Yeah.
And then you got to get
And their janitorial staff.
yeah, then you got to get a team to agree to come here. You know what I'm saying? Like how you watch Ballers? How they had to, like, they was trying to get the Raiders to come to Las Vegas or something.
Right.
And they, you know what I'm saying? You got to get the team to agree to come and abandon their fans like the Rams did St. Louis.
Hey, Emo,
You know?
What's the honor?
don't you know Polo G?
Polo G?
Yeah.
Know him, like, personally?
Yeah.
Nah.
I thought you knew him.
Nah, I know where he from, though.
Oh, okay.
100%.
I thought you knew him. Oh,
Nah.
there's just a thought that popped in my head. So back to Hove.
Yeah, man. I feel like Hove is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whoever's playing with him, Hove is going to win.
Yeah.
And I feel like he did step on Colin Kaepernick's back to get to where he's trying to get to.
Ooh, that's a big indictment.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
big right there.
But I mean, but the proof is in the whole Barclays Center situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and other deals that he's made before that.
But what did you see in the Barkley deal?
How he told people, "Oh, I'm gonna own the
bringing the
Nets."
to
Yeah.
to
Like-
Marcy and yeah.
No, you were in the room full of people who were bringing the Nets to Marcy, to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't single-handedly bring the Nets to Brooklyn. As a rapper, you can rap and say that because there was no other rappers
And
in
that's
the
what
room
rappers
with
do.
you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I've understood how you can say, pull up in the V with the room. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time you riding around in a 98 Impala with a V12 in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
It's
it's
still
a,
rooming,
it's
though.
a
It's
room,
rooming.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not the Ferrari that people picture
Mm-hmm.
when you say pull up in the room. You know?
So you think this is a clever business move, like all his other clever business moves?
Yeah.
I was going to say, did you see?
He's
when-
a
you see
billionaire
the meet-
now.
when he was talking about it?
Yeah,
'Cause there was
I did. I'm
somebody-
trying to find it.
I'm trying to see. I think I got it now.
So I would like to say, while you pulling it up, you have a headphone jack?
Nah.
Oh,
Yeah. No, yeah, you do.
You do have a headphone jack?
Yeah, I got it.
Take the aux. So look, I was just thinking that with what he said in the meeting made sense. Like as far as they asked him about the kneeling, he was like, "Man, it's
we got to get past that."
right, because it's like
he was saying,
the one thing I took away is, what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do now?
Yeah,
all right, now we kneeled.
Yeah.
Now we got their attention.
Kneel
what
to
are we
bring
gonna do?
awareness. Awareness has been brought. Now what are we gonna do? That made sense, but I don't think this is him planning to do anything. Okay, your mind just exploded.
What if Puffy was like, bruh, these bitches won't let me buy the Panthers. And then you seen them with Jay-Z had on the powder blue, Puffy had on the red suit, and they in the window with the champagne. They ain't gonna let you buy the Panthers? All right, well, I'm finna work this Colin Kaepernick number over here. Get up in there.
I remember.
And we gonna get this shit.
It's kind of hard to think that way about Jay-Z, given his acts of philanthropy and social awareness that we've seen. The Khalif Browder documentary.
What if, I mean, yeah, I'm not taking away from any of that.
Like, the man has been out here on his activism.
Gone in with Meek Mill.
Like, he put it on the line for the culture.
Yeah. Because he did the one, did he do one for Trayvon too?
It's coming.
It's coming still.
Yeah.
Yeah, who did one for Trayvon? Somebody already did one for Trayvon.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
But
yeah, I feel like it's a big play, you know, and I feel like
it's a long play. It's a long play, and people are giving opinions, and nothing has happened yet.
No, but I think like 45% of it has happened already.
Oh yeah, you think the play was in play, and now it's time to tell the people about it.
Yeah,
right.
Like to get to the NFL, he had to work this small number.
Right.
Create this thing that the NFL was going to look at to get them in and take over and go over there. But at the end, once you see what he really gets and what falls off the wagon on the way on the journey, it's going to be like, oh man.
Right. Like I reserve judgment for the simple fact that I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, like, it's a journey. Like I feel like Kanye watched Jay-Z play long game before.
That's where he got it from.
You know what I'm saying?
Big brother.
But Kanye is lost. Kanye had a plan. Like Jay-Z, when Jay-Z has a plan.
Ye was supposed to be 444.
Yeah. Like when Jay-Z has a plan, he already had the whole thing planned out before he even told you that he was thinking about creating the plan. Right. You know what I'm saying? When Kanye has a plan, he just blurts it out and tries to make it happen.
I got a plan.
Yeah.
So the feeling that I have out of all of this, and I really had to sit down and think about how I really felt. You know how I feel?
How do you feel?
I feel confused. Like, all right, because this is why I feel confused, right? Because my boy asked me, he said, man, so are we back on the NFL? And I didn't know what to tell him.
I said,
I
said yes.
Though. That's a very good question.
I didn't know what to tell him. I'm looking at this 11-year-old boy asking me, are we watching football? Are we playing Madden? I didn't know what to say.
You know, and that's all right. So I'm going to take it somewhere else. No, I ain't going to take it there. I'm going to just say that people request paychecks based on their ability to perform. And Jay-Z said, all right, look, y'all want black people to stop bad-mouthing the NFL and come back. Maybe if you give me this much money and I do this with you, if I come in, I'm not coming in as a person who's trying to buy a team. I'm coming in as the NFL's face of social justice.
I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
Like, and that might be true. Right. He might be working for both sides, which I don't think is a bad thing.
If he can do it. But, I mean, he can work that muscle because he's exercised that muscle. Yeah. So he got that muscle to work.
I was going to say, Kaepernick's wife, she made a comment. She was saying that, like, that Jay-Z basically buried them with this partnership.
Yeah.
But, like, how Jay-Z explained, well, I found the video. You can.
Okay. I think we passed kneeling. Yeah, I think it's time to.
Sound like Woody Allen.
go into actionable items.
No.
I think everyone knows what the issue
Don't put
is.
that. No.
And we're done with that.
That's billionaire.
Everyone knows what you know what the issue is? You know why we were kneeling? Okay. Do you know the issue?
Right.
Yeah. Do you know the issue? Yes. We all know the issue now. Okay. Next. Where we moving on next? And I'm not again.
Ariana Grande references?
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Room. I'm not minimizing that part of it because that has to happen. That's a necessary part of the process. But now we all know
Ariana
what's
Grande,
going on.
man.
What are we going to do?
Thank you.
How are we going to stop? Because the kneeling was not about a job. It was about
never about
injustice.
that.
Let me bring it.
All right, now let's put that right there.
Okay.
Let's make sure that everybody understand that the kneeling was never about the job. He knew what the job was and what it was going through. He already sacrificed
And
that
that's
when he
why-
did the kneel.
So let
And
me
that's
respond.
why
Let me respond to him saying
To
that,
your question, I said it was okay when Van Dyke got prosecuted. I said, for me, my small victory, I'm a huge NFL fan. I got a Robbie Gold jersey in the closet that I ain't worn in years. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I love the NFL. I mean, I love watching football and the camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like
of game day. It's
yeah,
the thing.
men don't have a lot of things anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything is going to the women. You know what I'm saying?
But just like, but low key, like,
Let me respond to Emo because I think this is important.
yeah.
All right, so
he was saying that Colin Kaepernick's wife came out and said that Jay-Z buried him with the partnership. But to that, I would say, before we even knew about this partnership, Colin Kaepernick took a settlement which included a non-disclosure agreement.
yeah.
So we wouldn't have heard anything more from Kaepernick about this anyway.
And that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was saying that it was a two-part thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was Van Dyke getting got on the police brutality shit,
Right.
and Kaepernick not only signing the deal with Nike to be the face of the 30th anniversary propaganda ads,
Right.
but to whatchamacallit, he signed a deal with the NFL, and he finished that chapter. So like in Chicago, we seen Laquan McDonald get justice. Laquan McDonald got
It wasn't really
justice.
justice.
Yeah, I
I'm be
wouldn't
honest.
say- I
I'm be
wouldn't say
honest with you.
justice.
It was not justice. Me being a person that actually like was dating like the daughter of an actual CEO from there, trust me, it was never justice at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me
yeah.
propose a scenario to both of you, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's say that you both have chains on, like the one he wearing, right?
Right.
Let's say that I not steal your chains, but I rip them off your neck and break them, right?
Yeah.
I broke them. I've wronged you,
Yeah.
right? Now let's say I call you over to my house. I give you 2 brand new chains, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I say, I'm going to give y'all new chains, but you can't tell nobody I gave you these, right? And then not only that, but I'll never admit that I did you wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How would that make you feel?
Honestly, I'd say keep the chain. I'm be
You see
100
what I
with
did there?
You see, you know the reason I say keep the chain because you really telling me that you basically paying off being an asshole or being arrogant. You
And
feel
that's
me?
why I don't feel
Now-
like I should be watching.
Now let me answer your question.
You feel me?
Let me
I
ask you a
felt that,
question.
100%.
Okay.
From that angle, yeah.
Real talk, like I'm answering you as Elton.
Okay.
like
when I slapped the Whopper, I told you I was wrong and bought you another one.
yeah,
Right.
But
did you really want to eat the Whopper, though? Think about it in that case.
I wanted the Whopper.
Yeah, but if I
Like,
had
eating the Whopper was the goal.
but me buying you another Whopper doesn't replace me saying I'm wrong and I apologize for knocking the Whopper out your hand.
So yeah, and that's why I'm sitting here with you doing this podcast.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, if you snatch my chain off my neck, and you invite me to your house, you buy me a new chain. I've done quality control. All the people who have asked me about my chain, they don't know that the chain's ever been snatched, and I got a new chain to replace it. I just know that I'm never fucking with you again. You know what I'm saying?
back. That's how back.
Like, but I'm gonna take this chain,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just never gonna fuck with you again. You know what I'm saying?
But like, Okay,
and that's
that's a
Colin
nice
Kaepernick.
scenario, but let's
But he's
do-
actively
let's
seeking a
un-
job.
But let's
as a
develop the
quarterback.
scenario a little bit more.
Maybe
though.
Colin Kaepernick should have took some money and started a gym
But
chain.
I'm saying like let's
It was a-
develop
nah,
it a little more.
hey,
like
hey, hold
let's
on.
say he like let's say he took the chains off of us, right? But
Uh-huh.
then within the time frame of it, we see him like nah. One of us like nah, don't fuck with him without the bam, because you feel me? He do type of grimy shit like that, and then that happened.
Yeah.
Then what would you do?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's pretty much
mean,
what happened.
Because you know my
that's-
MO.
That's pretty much what happened. Kaepernick, after what happened, he pretty much told everybody like, nah, don't do
Right,
this.
like he
don't-
told everybody they did me grimy.
right,
They
you
did
feel
this
me?
to
He
me.
pretty much snitched.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
so now it's like, all right, here goes some money. We'll have to bam.
Right,
Just
shut
don't
the
say
fuck up.
nothing else. But
And
Yeah.
I never apologize.
everybody know though. Everybody know what just happened. Though.
Yeah.
They know I snatched your chain.
You see
So
now.
now it's like what you do about it.
So
You
now
can't tell nobody what you did though.
all right, we're gonna go back into my thoughts, man.
Okay.
In my thoughts,
Let's wrap it up with your thoughts, because we do got to get up out of here.
I know that I'm a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm an asshole.
Very true.
You know I'm an asshole.
Alright.
Yep.
I've never hid it from nobody, but at the same time that I'm an asshole, I don't have any enemies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if anybody wanted to get me right now, I truly believe that being the asshole that I am, 3 to 4 people are gonna let me know that he's plotting on me
Right.
before he actually gets to me. Like, I'll know. And out of them 3 or 4 people, somebody's gonna stop him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Before he actually gets to me.
But
And I'll never know. You know? And that's me personally. You can ask my baby mama.
But this ain't like, but
I'm
this
a
ain't
fucking
necessarily
asshole.
like, this ain't necessarily like somebody that you knew always been on bullshit. This somebody that you've been working with, you've
Yeah.
been with for a minute, and then out the blue,
I'm
it's
making
just-
sure you straight.
right, and then
on a
out the
weekly
blue,
basis.
that one time
Hey.
you thought about it and you wanted to address something that you felt personally, and then they said and they felt like, nah, I don't want to write type shit.
I'll make it right with you, but you can never talk about it again, and I can never apologize for it.
right, but
You
you,
see-
me and you know we good. But I really just paid you to be quiet while everybody know what's going on. They think you're a bitch, basically.
Bitch, shut up and take this money.
Right, really though. So
Alright.
like, I'm paying you to bitch out.
Yeah, you see,
That, I like how you put that.
Bro.
They paid him the bitch out.
but at
pretty
the
much.
same time, like the climate in America, I guess it's clouded. Like the police reform and the justice reform in America is being clouded by these mass shootings. Like you don't see the small steps that are being taken because every fucking month, every week, it's 17 people getting shot in the church, 25
But
people
that's,
getting shot
that's
in Walmart.
programming, though. That's
Yeah.
programming.
But I feel like there is actually some kind of like communication opening up. It's like Jermaine Dupri with the female comments. You know what I'm saying? Like it opened up
You know,
the
what it
conversation.
started though? You started a whole wave of female artists that never got seen. That
Yeah,
same
because
day.
motherfuckers was like,
'Cause-
what about woo? What about
Right.
woo woo woo?
And-
What about you
and
know what I'm saying?
That's them the ones that got highlighted.
'Cause
That's
low-key-
why making it hard for Nicki Minaj.
So
You
I
know,
think,
bro.
I think the tail of the tape will be the next time we see an NFL player with a voice. What will the NFL do?
Shut them up.
Yeah, but how
And-
they gonna
and-
shut them though?
right, see,
is they
and-
gonna pay them or is they gonna get
look,
somebody from their side to
In the
join
event that they do shut him
Bro.
up, nothing has changed. And my whole stance was it was a morality thing. The
It's
way
like-
they did Cap was wrong,
Right.
and I don't want to be a part of something like that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But
'Cause
now
this
knowing
ain't-
you got paid
this
to be
is-
quiet about it, like I don't
Because
know.
paying,
man.
I don't know, paying Jay-Z to shut Kaepernick up is not what it. All right, I don't know a lot of people, but would you say it's like, it's not the same as like paying Arab to shut Soulja Boy up.
Now you can pay A-Rod to shut up Soulja Boy.
No.
You
Yeah,
can pay Soulja Boy to shut up A-Rod though.
yeah, but, but
Bro.
nobody wants Soulja Boy to shut up Arab.
Right.
Yeah.
You,
know what I'm saying?
you feel me?
I don't know. I just think that given the fact that the NFL never acknowledged wrong, that's the
Nah.
biggest point for me. That they never acknowledged that something wrong took
Yeah.
place and we had a big part in it.
Because nothing wrong took place. they had a problem.
Nothing wrong took place.
Something very wrong. took
They had
place.
a
Very
problem.
wrong.
No, see now, what I'm saying is, I'm talking as the NFL.
Okay.
I had a problem. It's like me, 9th grade, having a zit on my face. You know what I'm saying? And you saying, go get some sea breeze and rub it on there. And you saying, go get some toothpaste and you rub it on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't none of that shit matter. The zit's on my face. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get rid of this problem right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you saying I should sympathize with the NFL?
No, I'm saying the NFL is a corporation, and they had a problem, and they handled their problem
Yeah,
as a corporation would.
I just
And-
feel like they handled it a certain way that they really shouldn't, because everybody has the freedom to protest, really.
Yeah.
So why would you take away somebody's freedom and somebody's job based off of
They
a
rights-
simple protest? You feel me?
The
Money.
rights that they have.
Money.
And that's
But,
wrong.
but
And
really,
that's
though,
wrong.
let's think about
Yeah,
it.
it's
let's
wrong,
think
but
about
it's
it from a real
capitalism.
perspective, though. Let's
So
think about it from this.
It's capitalism, and we
It's
live in a
like-
capitalistic society.
It's like,
don't-
let's
if-
be 100.
if it
though.
wasn't
how much money would
capitalism-
you would have lost?
Like if we didn't live here,
I don't think the NFL lost any money.
Any
yes,
at
they
all.
did. Cause look. All right, so y'all don't understand what happened.
No, I do understand what
You know what I'm
happened.
saying? It's Colin Kaepernick versus police. Versus police brutality, social injustice in America.
Right,
Right.
really.
You know what
though.
I'm saying? And when you say it's me versus something in America to a motherfucker that fly the American flag who's getting a big ass check from the military to support, you know what I'm saying? Like every year the collegiate motherfuckers play the Navy and they play the Air Force and they play the Marines.
Yeah,
Like,
see-
all these motherfuckers got football teams.
Right, I
know
see.
what I'm
I see what you saying. And to
And
be
they-
like, you feel me? They
and they
felt
spent a
personal
lot
about
of
it.
money.
Like,
You know
oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you kneeling hurted us because we supported that much and we that
No,
much of a
ain't
patriot.
no
I can
support.
get that.
No, they ain't supporting shit. They supporting that bank account.
Yeah.
The motherfucking military paid for that shit, billions of dollars. So if your $17 million 3-year contract is interfering with these $60 billion that's coming from the military,
Right.
yeah, you're the zit on my face.
But,
These
like, let's
$60
keep it
billion.
So
$100.
look. So I'm not saying that I don't understand. I'm just saying I don't like it.
Oh yeah, and that's your prerogative.
Right, and that's enough for me.
Right.
That's enough for me. If it's my personal enjoyment,
Yeah.
my morality always plays into my personal enjoyment.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I have to think that hard about enjoying a football game, I just won't watch it.
Yeah, see, I've been and I'm the opposite, man.
Okay.
Like,
All right. What if
the
I would-
Faculty Lounge podcast.
Alright, let's
This
put a
might be the
hypothetical,
episode
right?
where the Faculty Lounge podcast breaks up on the I stand with Kaepernick.
So no more NFL money.
No more NFL money, man.
Look at this guy, man.
I'm leaving, man.
Look at this guy. Yo, you enjoy your game day, man.
Man, it's just because I work hard, man. Like, I work hard. And you know what I'm saying?
Put the I work hard speech, man. I swear to God, man.
Like,
You.
when I get off,
From Chicago, nigga.
nah, I give y'all that cop out, but I really work hard, and the NFL is something that I truly enjoy.
No,
But-
Cause like,
But at
let's-
the end of the day, I respect the fact that we can sit here and have this conversation. And you're not gonna be any less my friend because you want to watch football.
Right.
But for me, it's more of a morality thing, and it's bigger than that for me.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this: I will never wear the Robbie Gold jersey on the podcast.
Thank you for that.
And another thing is, we shoot this fucking podcast on Sundays, so I'm never gonna get a chance to watch the NFL
Oh, that's
anyway.
Awesome.
You know,
Pretty
All
awesome.
right, that's a win.
maybe
But nah,
Monday
though,
night
but I ain't gonna
football.
lie though, the Super Bowl different from just regular football games
But-
to me. I
but-
feel like that's a time where just family come together. It's like a little holiday a little bit.
It is, because you can
feel me?
sit in the
You can just
kitchen and
kick
smoke
it.
squares all Super
Right,
Bowl
you can just
and
kick
it.
never watch the game.
Think about what Thanksgiving was, though.
The same damn thing, and they hurt us.
Oh.
They hurt us bad, man.
Yeah.
They hurt
So
us
look,
bad.
All right, we got to get out of here now, man.
Damn.
I really
man.
enjoyed this conversation with you
Yeah.
guys.
This
man.
was great,
Yeah,
man.
it was awesome.
We mad. I feel like we doing interviews, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be something, man. We gonna pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm from
That's good.
Chicago.
All right, young
Good
Emo
one.
man. Thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Y'all know how it is.
Yeah,
man.
tell them where they can find you at.
Oh yeah, you can find me on Facebook as Emo Frank Lucas. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Young Emo 800, and you can find me on SoundCloud as Emo now. But you can just search up Young Emo, I'll pop up. I definitely got some new shit on the way, a new project coming on. Definitely tune in for that. Bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what time is it?
And it's time to like, subscribe, and
And-
share.
And comment.
Yes.
Your bitch.
Do all that.
All
It's
right.
time to get back to these students.
Double salute. Thanks for watching and
Hey,
listening.
Hunter.